What's up, guys? It's Lil Greyhound here, and today I decided to do something a little bit fun. We're going to do a tier list of every one of my songs. So we're going to be ranking each one right here on this tier list. Also, if you notice that some of the titles were cut off when I took screenshots of them, shut up. And with that, I think we should start from oldest to newest. How about that? So let's start with Cluel Dining Hall. And I'll just put it here as a placeholder as I talk about each one. So Cluel Dining Hall, that is a classic. Everyone loves that one. It's sort of the song that really kicked off this whole Lil Greyhound thing. It's the first one that got pretty popular. Even the cooks in Cluel Dining Hall ended up really liking this song, so I'm gonna have to put that one in S tier. Next up, we got Ghosts of South Campus. This is probably my most lore-heavy Lil Greyhound song. It includes a lot of Moravian-centric lyrics in it. It's actually the only Lil Greyhound song where I didn't do every single piece of it. My buddy Mike actually did the production on this one. But with that being said, it's definitely a crowd pleaser. It's a little bit of a niche one, but I think people tend to like it. It's got a really spooky vibe. And overall, I think it's a really strong contender. I'm going to have to put this in... I'll put it in S tier, why not? Next up, we got Mumps, and what can I even say about this one? This is the biggest Lil Greyhound song to date. I think it's one of my catchiest songs. It came out at a perfect time. I really seized the moment with that one. I actually predicted the mumps outbreak on my campus with this song. And in the sake of public health and public safety, I'll have to put this in S tier. Next up, we have 'Cause I'm a Greyhound, and this is a song that means a lot to me. It's very heartwarming. It's about just accepting yourself fully for how you are, all your flaws and all that, and just realizing your worth. It's always a song that brings people together at the end of the night whenever I'm performing live, and because of that sentimental value, I am going to have to put this in the S tier. Next up, we have Release the Hounds, and this is probably one of my heaviest songs to date. It's one of the only ones that features actual electric guitar. Fun fact, the guitar is actually played on my MIDI keyboard. I don't actually play guitar because I have no talent. But because of that, I'm going to have to put it in S tier because of the fusion between rock and hip-hop and rap. I just think it's genius, and no one has ever made a better song since. Next, we're going to move on to the Not So Lil EP, which is the follow-up to my Woof EP. And we will start with I'm the Shit, which was the lead single for that EP. I'm the Shit is one of my absolute favorite songs. It was a huge step up for me production-wise. It goes so hard. That one's super fun to perform live, a lot of high energy in that one. And yeah, that one's a really good one for running. I always listen to that one when I'm on a run, so I am going to put that in S tier. Next up, we have Lunchtime, and in my opinion, this is the most underrated Lil Greyhound song. I think it's got a really nice groove. I love the extra bongos and percussion in this one. I think the lyrics are really funny. I think this is one of my funnier songs. And yeah, it's just a really fun time, so... That being said, I have to put this in S tier. Next up, we have Procrastination Song, and this one sucks, so I'm going to put it in F tier. Next up, we have Fix My Brain. This is another underrated Lil Greyhound song. This one didn't get a lot of streams, and it's probably because it's so very different from everything else I've ever made. And because of it being that unique, and naturally I'll have to put it in S tier, but also because it has a lot of character in it. It's very sad. Every time I listen to it, I cry a lot. And yeah, because of the emotional punch that this song has, I have to put it in S tier. Next up, we have Mindfuck, and this is absolutely one of my favorite Lil Greyhound songs. It's super fast-paced. I love the production on this one. It's inspired by people like Oliver Tree and Billie Eilish. I love my vocal performance on this one, and again, this one just makes me want to dance. It has a lot of energy. Great one to perform live, so that being said, I have to put it in S tier. Next up, we have the single Hate Me, which didn't actually end up on any EP. I've just been pretty much releasing singles ever since these two EPs. And Hate Me is a great song. It's got artwork from my friend Sam. It's got a beat that's somewhat inspired by Run the Jewels. I think it's one of my catchiest songs. It's got a great chorus. The beat changes a lot, and I really like that. I like switching up the beat halfway through. So with that being said, I'm going to put it in S tier. Next up, we have Now You Know, and this is another one of my favorite Lil Greyhound songs. I think I really hit a peak here with production. This song, in my humble opinion, sounds pretty good. I think the flow is tight. I think the bass sounds great. It's super easy to sing along to. And it sort of just tells the story of Lil Greyhound for anyone that didn't already know it, and thus the title. know, now you know. I love the artwork as well, and because of all of those things combined, I'm gonna have to put this in the S tier. Next up, we have Harder Than You. This is another one of my favorite Lil Greyhound songs. Amazing artwork by my friend Taryn over here. This song goes super hard with the production. I think it's one of my best produced songs. And when that chorus comes in, it just hits so hard. It's a really tough one for me vocally, and I really took a lot of risks with this one, and because of that, I think this deserves an S tier. Next up, we have the Coob rap, which was created as a result of my friends and I creating the Coob team on Moravian's campus. And this is actually the only song about Coob that is good. No other songs have been made about Coob, only this one. So we are going to put this in the S tier. And next up, we have a bit of a unique one. It's actually my Christmas song called A Christmas Song That Doesn't Suck, and like the title suggests, it certainly does not. I think it is the best Christmas song ever written. It doesn't make you want to tear your ears out like every other Christmas song. It's fun, it's got an explosive finish, and because of that, I'm going to have to put it in the S tier. And next up, we have the, what I would say is the closing track, the closing song to the Moravian era of Lil Greyhound, and it's the song Goodbye. This one means a lot to me because it's me reflecting on the past 4 years and how much it meant to me, what Lil Greyhound meant to me. I really liked the end where I do callbacks to all the other Lil Greyhound songs. I thought that was a nice touch. So with all of those things combined, I think I'm gonna have to put this one in S. Should I put it in? Yeah, I'll put it in S tier, why not? And just sort of to group them all together, we have the Summertime Snacks EP. I think each song on this EP is fantastic. I think it's the best EP you will ever hear. It comes out July 16th, this Saturday. And if anyone thought Lil Greyhound would fall off after I graduated, this EP will surely prove them wrong. So I'm going to put Summertime Snacks in the S tier. And that is going to be it for the tier list. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And be sure to stream Summertime Snacks when it comes out this Saturday. Thank you for watching.